It's the fact that he lies and mischaracterizes and comes up with these tall tales about the narrative around it. That's what I find so egregious with this. Just like, be honest about that. I'm a bit anxious about this, actually. But, you know, whatever. Just whatever you want to say about it, honestly. But clearly he is bothered and he's trying to act unbothered. Does anyone have a clip of Hasan's response? Let's quickly watch that because it won't take long. It won't take long. Well, funnily enough, I don't really, you know, if someone doesn't want to watch a video about them, no one's obligated to watch content about them. But I think that you know, it's like, it's the way he talks about it that I find annoying. It's like, well, just don't say anything about it then. Either ignore it or say, okay, well, I've seen the video, I'm not going to talk about it, you know?
But how do I make money off depressed people?
Chud is just being kind to that chatter because he is so fair. Everyone knows Israel did nothing wrong.
Thank you. Thank you for the super chats. Where is it? I think he made an audio comment, I believe.
Are you prepared for a drama shitstorm headed your way? Dude, I'm in Japan. Like, yeah, people hate me.
Dear.
What are you gonna do about it?
No.
You know what I mean?
Very relaxed.
Very weird shit. Just like kind of lose your mind. And then decide to make it your life's mission to I don't know, stalk someone and constantly think about them.
Stop, dude.
But from my perspective, I'm just gonna be doing my own thing still. Living La Vida Loca. Are you,
bro? This would actually. Do you know what? This would actually hit pretty hard if it wasn't for the self-victimization, calling it stalking. If he was like, "I'm in Japan. What do I fucking care?" I'd be like, "Okay, fair enough. That's pretty based." But no, unfortunately, he has to do the self-victim Andy. Why? Yeah. Why? Also, why is he doing that fake voice? What the fuck is that about? So then he reacts to the news of the content nuke dropping, apparently.
I can't believe another person basically compiled Reddit posts from Epstein's subreddit into a shittily edited 2-hour video.
I see. I've heard other people use this talking point that it's like Reddit clips. And this, it's come from the cult leader, I see. Interesting. Also, it's like, if there's a clip of something, why does it matter where it ends up getting posted? The clip is the clip. Like, it doesn't matter where it comes from. It is a audio-visual representation of something that happened. Like, it doesn't matter. Just very clear this, you know, trying to associate it with Destiny, trying to act like it's Reddit, so what does it matter? Very classic moves.
Are you filtering good info? What are you saying? I really don't want to be annoying. I have new info. Everyone that says I really don't want to be annoying is actually being annoying. How can I get a hold of you? I'm knowledgeable about Army Aviation. I've been trying to reach out. I have verification.
If Japan found out Hasan did drugs in their country, they could ban him from ever coming back.
Thank you for the super chat. I don't know about the drugs thing, but thank you for the super chat.
And please check log. I can answer aviation questions you have. I'm going to spam because the usual ways to reach you don't work. Can I DM you? I have important info. What's up? It's the eyebrows. They make you look shocked. Yeah. The eyebrows are of the country because they're deleting any comments that are pro Hasan. Yeah, of course they are, dude. What are you talking about? Like, obviously, the number one thing that Ethan could never do is leave comments hidden. And he knew that people were going to watch it and be like, this shit sucks, dog. You're fucking stupid. So he probably hired people to literally clamp on every single pro Hasan comment instantly as soon as it comes in so that he can make it seem like he is not actually censoring people while simultaneously doing just that.
Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about, where it's like, I think it is unreasonable. I mean, It's unreasonable to expect that someone is going to watch every video that's made about them, even more prominent big videos. They don't want to watch it. That's up to them at the end of the day. You don't own their time. It's the fact that he lies and mischaracterizes and comes up with these tall tales about the narrative around it. That's what I find so egregious with this. You know? If it was like, I don't care, I'm not going to watch it, I don't care what Ethan's got to say, I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time in fucking Japan. Woo! Cool. Good luck to you. But it's the fact he's got to twist it and narrativize it and lie about it, you know? Very cringe behavior. Also, I don't care about all of these clips. Oh, there's another one here. This is the final one we'll watch. And we're probably going to move on. Hasan has seen the content nuke drop.
The reviews are rolling in. While obviously many of you are wondering, Hasan, are you going to be watching Ethan?
It's like, he's clearly bothered about this. He's clearly anxious and bothered about all of this. And he's trying to play it off like he's not. But he clearly is. So it's like, be honest about that. I'm a bit anxious about this, actually. But, you know, whatever. Just whatever you want to say about it, honestly. But clearly he is bothered. And he's trying to act unbothered, you know?
Content nuke? The answer is, of course not. But many people have texted me so far being like, dude, this is the dumbest fucking thing. Why did he spend months of his entire life making this video? From what I understand, the reviews are not great. Turns out when you're not particularly smart or particularly knowledgeable about politics and you try to do a political takedown, people are going to look at and say,
This framing of it being like a political takedown too. It's not a political takedown, right? It's politics themed, but it's more to do with your behavior and your avoidance of any consequence on Twitch. Like, you could just frame it that way. It's about you engaging in certain behavior that you're seemingly protected from by the platform you exist on, in spite of it being against the rules or something like that, right? It's politically themed, but it's not really about the politics. Like, we're not getting into the nature of the conflict in detail and talking about it that way. We're talking about certain touch points which are relevant. So he's framing it as like, well, I'm the political guy and Ethan doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's like, well, if you watch the video, it's quite evident that politics is a theme rather than the thrust of what the criticism is.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid. Especially if your big reveal is that I am a socialist.
This is such a lie. The big reveal is, the point is that you dishonestly present yourself as being less politically extreme than you are for political expediency, okay? Again, politically themed criticism, but the actual criticism is you are lying for your own benefit. That is what the actual criticism is. And he's very, you figured out I'm a socialist. Well, if you want to be a socialist, fine, but why are you not open and upfront about that? And certainly not in the past, why have you not been open and upfront about that? Particularly when you're talking to Ethan. God, crazy dishonesty.
We literally had a political podcast together and have had numerous conversations on that political podcast in front of tens of thousands of people about my political perspective. Clip chimping me into oblivion is
no
not
evidence,
going
no
to
proof.
take away people's understanding of your lack of intelligence.
Very cringe. Very cringe, gay, dishonest behavior. But hey, what can you do? Right, dude, it's the kind of pro Hasan sweep on this has been crazy because there's people that are clipping and are like, oh, while Ethan is busy with this, look at what Hasan is doing. He's doing some cool shit in Japan. And it's like, well, what about the clips of him, clearly trying to narrativize it for his benefit? What about those clips, which we've just watched, Anyway, guys, we've been covering this for a long time now. I think that's it for this Hasan Nuke. That was long. That was quite long. That was longer than I thought it was going to be. But hey, I love to yap. I love to yap. I love to yap. Yeah, there we go. Very cringe. Very cringe behavior. So yeah, overall, a few points I had issues with in the video, but overall, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know whether it's going to have any sort of meaningful impact on Hasan. I doubt it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Probably nothing, I would say. Nothing ever happens, okay? Nothing ever happens.